What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Lux. In today's video, girl, you won't believe the drama. Well, I think you might have to. So we have a lot to talk about. I'm really shook right now on the latest development that is happening. Some people will call it drama. Some people won't, but we have a lot to get into. So before I get started, this video is sponsored at the house by AdamandEve.com. Thank you, AdamandEve.com, for sponsoring this video. I love you guys so much. You can use code LUX to save 50% off. Exclusions do apply. They're shipping from the United States and Canada. And I love that companies that give back. So if you're shopping at AdamandEve.com, use code LUX for 50% off plus free shipping. Okay, let's get in with this drama. So Morphe, we talked about them going out of business recently, and I made a couple videos about it. So I'll link them down below. You can check them out if you want to. Really good. Articles have been made. Videos have been made. Boom, 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 boom. It's talk of the town right now. And it's so interesting because I said this the other day because I was being interviewed by Vogue, and they said, what do you think about the Morphe situation? And I said, if you would have asked me maybe 2 years ago if Morphe would have been filing for bankruptcy, I would have said no. They were like at the peak. They were killing it. I mean, Morphe has collaborated with some big names. Well, a couple of TikToks have resurfaced today. New TikToks about Morphe stores just totally empty. So let me roll you that clip.
Morphe filed bankruptcy. So this is our opportunity as makeup lovers and people who just love to spend money. It gives us a reason, y'all. Everything is 30 to 40 to 50% off.
It's like working for Morphe right now.
Like, what the f is going on?
What's going on, guys? So we're here at the Morphe store. Follow me. They went bankrupt. They told all the employees the day after Christmas it's over, allegedly. So there's nobody there. They gave them a severance of 1 week to 3 weeks. Yeah. This is what remains of the Morphe store here. This is Rich Lux reporting live for the hottest celebrity news and gossip on TikTok, YouTube, and across the internet webs. So let's check out the other side. I mean, Ariana Grande, Rim Beauty couldn't save it. Jaclyn Hill, James Charles, Jeffree Star. So many big names. And this is what's left of it now. The remnants of what once was Morphe. Okay, well, one of the managers of that Morphe store came forward and exposed something that a lot of us didn't know. So let me roll you that clip.
Okay, so I want to preface this by saying no hate to that girly. I know that if I walked in on a closing sale, I'd be excited too. But that store is my store. I'm the store manager of that specific Morphe. And I just, again, no hate to her, you know, but it needs to be said because I don't know why I'm not hearing anything about it. I'm assuming no one knows because, again, haven't really heard anyone talk about it. But Morphe has been closing retail stores for like at least a year now. Hush hush, real quiet. They're telling everyone that it's due to like lease stuff. Anyway, so like I said, I'm the store manager of one of those Morphes. Tomorrow's actually my last day. We're packing up the store. They told us on the 22nd of December that our last day of business is the 26th of December, which is today. And then tomorrow we're just packing up the store and we don't have a job anymore. So what is that? 4 or 5 days notice that we don't have a job anymore. Yeah, that's all we got. We do get severance, which I know someone that's getting 1 week. I know that myself, I've worked there for about a year and a half, and my other associate who's been there since the store opened over like 3 years ago, also 3-week severance. I just want to get the word out. I don't know why no one's talking about it, because there's been a lot of stores now. I've known people personally, other store managers, other associates from Morphe, Yeah, I just want to say justice for Morphe retail employees, because this is not right.
Oh my God, can I tell you something? I went to Walmart. Freaking Mariah Carey has Christmas candles, girl. You know, I'm part of the candle review community. So this is Happy Place. It has a Mariah Carey logo right here. These were $7, I think $8. Girl, are you serious? Mariah Carey has candles. And they're limited edition. And they actually smell really good. Both of them smell really good. My favorite out of the two of the collection is gonna be this one. But because they're limited edition, I bought a whole bunch to like keep and save. I don't know, just like that. Okay, let's talk, because I feel like we need to talk. I think it's very interesting that they're only giving some of these people like 3 weeks or something like that. A severance, some people got 1 week. I mean, listen, how are you supposed to pay rent with just a 3-week check? Like, to me, it's very scary on the heels of people are saying we're in a recession right now and we're in the middle of a pandemic. And I remember Morphe had Jaclyn Hill opening up the Las Vegas store. Morphe had James Charles at stores, his makeup, doing collaborations. You had Jeffree Star opening up stores, Shane Dawson opening up stores. I mean, this was like huge news. And then there's so many lawsuits that are popping up. Morphe just got hit with another lawsuit by a brand named Playa, which they sell inside Morphe. And I wonder if Jaclyn Hill is gonna, they even sell Jaclyn Hill makeup there. I mean, I bought this one at Morphe and I actually use it. It's not bad at all. I wonder if Jaclyn Hill's gonna sue them too. And then I literally went through my drawer of makeup. I found this, the Morphe setting spray. It's like about right here. I've used it, but when it comes to Morphe and they're selling stuff for $1, go ahead and fix my contour. This drama's gonna crack it, girl. Smells like depression, anxiety, and a hint of Botox and just a dab of bankruptcy. So this is it. This is a little continuous miss by Morphe. I mean, girl. It's really sad to see a lot of these people lose their jobs with little to no notice. But I will say this, the fact that I went to the Morphe store and I walked past it, it looked dead. The house, it was barren. There was like hardly anything off the shelf. And I thought to myself, I was like, was there like some type of huge holiday sale or something? I just kept walking, right? Then I'm finding out things are 30 cents, 5 cents, 1 penny. Like, what is going on? So this makes a lot of sense. Because off the heels, because some of you guys were saying that I'm making it up for views and I'm reaching for clicks and views. You know, don't get me out here, girl, I'm ready to battle. Come on. The receipts are here. You have this article that gets published that Morphe is filing for allegedly for bankruptcy, looking for a bailout or something, who knows. And then you have stores that are literally empty and barren over this huge sale that's going on. And I'm thinking things are adding up. There must be some true to the article that Morphe's going bankruptcy, because now stores are closing down. Things are going on clearance for cents, for pennies, for dollars. And if you look at what's happening, I do think that Morphe will be fine. Listen, does Morphe need 38 stores? No. Morphe is doing great. I think where Morphe dropped the ball, we're going to juxtapose here. Morphe dropped the ball on opening way too many brick and mortar stores when the majority of the people they cater to are online shoppers. I mean, if you're collaborating with James Charles, Nikita Dragon, Manny MUA, Laura Lee, Jaclyn Hill, Lipstick Nick, those are we're just barely scratching the surface. If you're collaborating with a lot of these online influencers, then you're generating online sales. So you don't have to have brick and mortar stores to sell something. I do think that Morphe was trying to be the next MAC Cosmetics, be the next Sephora, be the next Ulta, and really pave the way for something that's like new age, bigger and better, when honestly, if it's not broke, don't fix it. If Morphe would have just stayed online and be an online retailer and do online exclusive drops, I think it would have had that coolness to it of like, oh my God, where'd you get that? Where can I get that? It's like, oh, it's online only. And guess what? When it drops, it's only there for a few hours or a few days and it's gone. So you gotta be on top of like Morphe Instagram, Morphe Snapchat, which follow me on TikTok now. I'm TikTok famous now, girl. So I'm just like, you have to be on it. But like they had this whole vision of opening up stores and brick and mortars and hiring all these like amazing makeup artists and managers and people who work there. And like, I've gotten a chance to meet one of the Morphe national makeup trainers and so many people who work at the Morphe store. And Morphe was a good company to work for. I mean, from what I heard, they paid really well. But did they need all the brick and mortar stores? No. It's a lot of money because you have so much overhead of paying rent when you can just generate sales online. I think this is my opinion. I'm not having an opinion. I think that if they would have kept on that route, it would have been more successful. Now, I do think that Morphe would just be an online company now, which is okay. I mean, there are a lot of amazing brands that are just online only, and they do really well like that. And I can see why you would want to have a brick and mortar store. But like, I live in Houston, Texas, girl, like it is the fourth largest city in the United States of America. Do we need 5 Morphe stores? No, just one. Like, pick one Morphe store in each major city. So you got, let me tell you, New York, Florida, so maybe Miami, Orlando, depending whatever, over there by Disney or something. Los Angeles, Hollywood, that's already 3 stores right there. Houston, boom. You covered some hot, and if you want to do Hotlanta. You know what I'm saying? Really hot, popular destinations. Girl, put one over there by the Eiffel Tower, nearby, the Champs-Élysées, however you want to call it. Put one in Tokyo. There you go. We got like 8 stores. But did you need 38 stores? No. And I think they like bit off more than they can chew by having so many Morphe stores in so many places when all you need is just like one in really hot places. And that's if you even wanted to do brick and mortar stores. And people just aren't shopping and going to the mall and going out of the house and going physically into a store. There are some people I know that still just stay home and online shop. That's pretty much all they do. If they can get it online, they're gonna buy it. And just, girl, put it on Amazon the house. I mean, hello. Listen, you don't see Lady Gaga having a brick and mortar store and her makeup's doing really good. You don't see Selena Gomez and her makeup's doing amazing. You don't see Rihanna having her own makeup store. No. They have it in other stores. And I think Morphe was just like thinking really big, and this is what happens. And then don't even get me started on Linda from Morphe and the partners and how they decided to, you know, sell the company and all that stuff like that. I think that once the Morphe owners decided to sell it, I think that's also where it took a wrong turn, you know. But I don't know. Very interesting tea. I do want to know what you guys think about all that in the comments down below. I'll be very interested to see what you guys think about it. I mean, look, when it comes down to it, Morphe was a company that came into the beauty space by having these big, huge makeup palettes for like $35 for 35 shades. That's $1 a shade. And then you have other makeup brands who have a little bitty palette, 4 little shades for $60. So it kind of changed the game here. Like, you cannot think of the beauty community on YouTube and not talk about Morphe because they played a big part in it. Morphe was the reason that in some weird way that big companies like MAC Cosmetics and other big brands kind of took a hit because Morphe was like, hey, look, you see this brush right here? $2. Get this amazing makeup look. Oh, and by the way, here's a popular influencer using it and showing you that you can get a badass look. Boom. Then you got these influencers doing badass makeup looks with $2, $3 brushes. Turn it out. So it's like, you don't need that $50 Chanel brush. You don't need the $45 MAC Cosmetic brush when Morphe has a whole set for $25. So they really changed the game in that. Then they start launching foundation and beauty blenders and so much more. And it had like this cool it factor to it. But yes, there was scandal and there was drama that Morphe had, but that's what kept it like relevant. People kept talking about it. They should have kept Jeffree Star. I mean, girl, what is going on? It's so interesting how some of these players in the beauty space choose to not be involved in drama and then get mad when no one's talking about them or anything like that. I get it. Chanel's not in any drama, but they're boring the house too. So here we are. Morphe's going out of business, and some people are gonna say that it's lying, made up for views. But girl, if you have articles coming out online that this business is going bankrupt, you have videos and TikToks coming out of empty store shelves and huge discounted sales. Those are all tall tale signs that this business is already out the window. The door's about to be closed. And hear me out. Morphe was huge brand with a lot of money behind it. Lots of money behind it. Do not be fooled. You can sit up here and joke all day long. Look at Jaclyn Hill. She exposed the other day that she made millions off the heels and backs of Morphe. You see her house, her Birkin bags? Those aren't from her YouTube videos. Those are the Morphe checks, baby. James Charles exposed the other day too that he bought a whole house off this pallet he had. Multi-million-dollar house. So these people, you can see that they're buying $7,000 handbags, $1 million homes off one brand deal with Morphe. That company has some coins, girl. I feel like they mismanaged it and they overpaid some of those people, just my opinion. But I feel like they mismanaged the coins there. That's my opinion. And I say that all because when Morphe was coming up, I remember there were other brands that were on the up and up too. Sigma brushes, amazing. Morphe came, just knocked them out the park. Morphe just was killing so many people's businesses because they had such cheaper products, decent quality. I'm gonna say great quality, decent quality for a nice price. You can turn a look. You can get a man for the night with the Morphe cosmetics, girl. I would have never thought Morphe was filing for bankruptcy and would never be a thing. Look, I'm wearing Morphe eyeshadow right now. Can I get a like for this makeup look? You guys are shook. But I want to say this because this is very interesting to me. If you have a business like Morphe, $1 million brands, who is now filing for bankruptcy, then I'm looking at these other brands, the small independent ones. How are they still around? If you have huge brands, BH Cosmetics, Becca Cosmetics, Ilia Cosmetics. Girl, there's so many makeup brands have said, hey, we're closing our doors. It was great while it lasted. Thank you guys. Oh. Makeup Geek, Marlena Steele Cosmetics. She done says she's closing doors like 4, 5, 6 times already. Every time she makes a video, oh guys, just to let you know. Just let you know we're closing our stores. Click link down below. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So many brands, these independent brands are closing their doors. These big brands are filing for bankruptcy and these little brands are closing their doors. So then you have all these other independent brands and I'm sitting here, I'm just like, how are you making any money? If these big brands are filing for bankruptcy, how are you guys staying afloat? What's really going on? I feel like the makeup bubble has popped. It's okay. The crypto bubble, pop. Girl, I lost thousands of dollars on that one. You gotta take the L, okay? NFT community, she don't pop, girl. The Tesla stock, she don't pop, girl. It's okay. Everything comes to a big thing and it just pop. It's the natural. There'll be a new trend. Something else will come along and that'll pop too, girl. I'm gonna go pop my pussy at the club. Let me know what you think about that drama in the comments down below and I'll see you guys next video. Bye. Love you so much.